Okay, guys, good morning. It is now a Wednesday morning, so we've still got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So, yesterday, US 100, we've seen 2 days of bearishness. We've seen a bit of buy pressure at this uptrend. More than likely today, it's going to move to the upside. Whether it's going to break yesterday's high or not is debatable. So, we kind of had the same setup here, and we saw a big bullish candle break above. We've also seen this happen numerous times. What's either going to happen is we're going to see a big bullish engulfing candle, or we're going to see a pin bar, something like this, right? Something like this, something like this. But we are prepared for all scenarios. So today, let's take a look at the hourly. All we're looking for is bullishness. Now, it's already rode up since the close. The close is here. So I would like a tap of the close and then a continued move to the upside. So what I would like is in fact, we do have a little bit of pressure there. Something kind of like this. Okay. Basically, anything breaking this level will be a pretty good buy. Let's see if we actually get it and it doesn't just move during the London session, which will be annoying, but what will be will be. It's actually US 100 looking for a buy. Hopefully today closes bullish. We might get a move to the downside because I don't think that this daily candle has a pin bar yet. Tiny, tiny pin. Tiny pin. So this today could close either here or just slightly above. So could be a decent day. Let's move on to the US 30, shall we? So US 30. More people are online now. So good morning, Darren, Jimmy, and Johns. Good morning, morning, morning. Okay, so basically, literally the exact same on US 30. US 30 moved to the downside yesterday. A very nice level of support here, the weekly low. Lots of buy pressure here. So we can move to the upside on this. We didn't get a long yesterday on this. So today, literally exactly the same as US 100. Looking for top of the weekly, which is the close, daily close, and then we move to the upside here. So probably something kind of like this. Stop loss just below there. TP at the high. It has the potential to engulf all the previous days' fells, but that would be an extreme day. Probably looking for something up here. Then Thursday, Friday, it continues. Okay, so that's US 100. Gold. Let's have a look at gold, shall we? What did gold do yesterday? So as we can see, gold yesterday just absolutely plummeted. We can go to the daily, it's broken. All the support, all of the moves to the upside, it has demolished. Get rid of all these. We can clearly see now that gold is moving to the downside. We can go to, we only have this weekly here. We don't have any others. So if we go here, broken that level. That's the next weekly. And we have dailies in between here. So we can see here, look, we've got a pin bar here, buy pressure here as well. That is a daily because it's between the two weeklies. It again, it doesn't really matter whether you see this is a daily or this is a daily, this is a daily. Doesn't really matter as long as you are identifying the levels of sensitivity. So for gold, I'm looking for an exhaustion down to, sorry, up to 2000, and then I'll be looking for a sell all the way down to 1977, 1975. Something like this will be absolutely fantastic. Might not happen today, might just consolidate today, and then tomorrow during jobless claims it might fall. So just be aware of that. Take a look at Bitcoin. Let's just see what this is doing. Yeah, just rising up. Not really interested. Not had any exhaustion, so okay, Grace Pound again has touched this level. We can now go into the fundamentals because we have fundamentals on this. So short term, Bitcoin's positive 9.9. Damn. The British pound minus 7.6. The yen is, I can't see because this bar's in the way. 1 minute. There we go. Get rid of that. There we go. Japanese yen's a -3. 1 second, this bar is doing my head and it's the Zoom bar. Okay, there we go. British pound minus 7.6, yen -3. So does this look like it's going to move to the upside? Not yet. Probably going to tap again. Wait for fundamentals to change. This is still valid. We've seen the exhaustion. Probably going to consolidate for a few hours. Wait for the Great British pound to gain strength against the yen. Wait for an entry, which will be a bullish engulfing candle like this, which engulfs the previous price action. Something like this. Something like this. Okay. And then you can move to the upside, probably to the high or even this level here, which is the 189,900 level. That'll be your TP. Your SL will be below wherever this sees buyer pressure. So it could break a little bit and then see buyer pressure. Just below there will be your stop loss, just like this here. Bit of a stop hunt, bullish engulfing. Your stop loss would have been just below here, right? Because that's the low. Okay. Let's go pound against the yen. Let's have a look at pound against the USD. Literally, this fell super quick yesterday. I said not to trade it yesterday. The second best trade would have been at 7 a.m. Why was that? Let's take a little look here. Was the news at 7 a.m.? There was core inflation rate for the Great British pound. So yeah, if you was in the Great British pound, you would have had to get up early for that sell. But would it have made sense? And it's a 0.7 to 1. Unless you had like a sell limit here, it's not really worth it. It's not really worth the risk. So other than that, unless you was going for below the low, but that's kind of a little bit risky. The only thing you can do is look on the 15-minute time frame. Look for a minor exhaustion to this level. And look for a sell there. Because entering at that hourly close was a little bit just cutting yourself short a little bit. Will it be a 2 to 1? You can probably scrape 2 to 1 today if you catch it on the 15-minute. So it's up to you if you want to look at that. It does have a a potential to work, to be honest. Potential for this to touch this level. Nice level of buyer pressure here. We've seen one, two rejections here. Potentially going to come back, retest, and move down. So the euro against USD moved a lot quicker yesterday than the British pound against USD. Been waiting for this setup. They just literally fell super, super quick. Again, fundamentals are probably going to be weaker. The British pound and the euro against the USD. Yes, both weak. This hasn't moved this morning because we haven't had much news. Do we have news in the euro later? Take a look. We have GDP growth rate at 10, so this could see a little spike and then a move to the downside. Stop loss will be just above this wick here. So obviously with price action, you're probably looking about here. Stop loss just above the wick. TP probably a little bit down, nearly a 2-to-1, pretty much a 2-to-1 there. And then you're at this monthly zone. You don't want to go below the monthly. So if you take a look at the monthly zone, it's been respected a lot. Hell of a lot. You don't want to try and target below there. So yeah, guys, quick summary, US 100, just for those of you that were late. Looking for a slight move down and then a move to outside of US 100, same with US 30. There we go. Literally exactly the same. Gold, we're looking for a sell. Maybe not today. I don't think it's going to really move that great today. It might just consolidate. Tomorrow will be the better move because we have jobless claims. And jobless claims usually see some volume in gold. It moves against the overall direction and then continues in that direction. Whether we get a trade or not is completely down to what happens. But yeah, that is basically it, guys. That is the summary. Is there any that you want me to go through? I know that yesterday you want me to go through oil and stuff like that. So if you do, now is your chance, or forever hold your peace. You can always message me on Discord anyway. I don't mind. Okay, seems as though there's nothing in the chat room. Grand Rising. What's Grand Rising? What are you basing your weekly support level from? Nice question. So, whenever I do my analysis, I always start on the monthly time frame. So, the monthly zones, which are the blue ones, are where I see the most buy and sell pressure on the monthly time frame. So that's why they are monthly zones. So I can see that there's basically a monthly consolidation between 1680 and 2070. So that's where my monthly zones are. The weekly are based off the weekly time frame. So I can see sell pressure here on the weekly. I can see the most turning points at this level on the weekly time frame. I can see sell pressure here, here, here. Also, there's some more weekly time frames, some more weekly zones down here, but price isn't down here, so there's no point. There's no point having a line here, a line here, and a line here. There's just no point. I'd rather just keep this free. So, and then the daily, literally just the daily. So where is the most buy and sell pressure on the daily? Well, we've got buy pressure here, sell pressure, buy pressure. So more than likely, if this does move down, it's going to retest this level and move down to here. Whether it bounces or breaks is completely down to that. So there we go. I see. Research it, bro. We say good morning because it's bred into society as a negative to awaken to. Morning, morning, grand rising, but uplifting. Maybe too early to explain that one. Okay, I'll look into it. So the more cell pressure, the greater displacement away. Uh, Basically, it's just based off the time frames. So obviously, I know now this is a much higher respected level than the weekly. The daily is not as respected as the weekly because the higher the time frame, the more rejections there are at that time frame, the higher the respect the zone is. So that's why for the different colors and stuff like that. This is all explained in the free course, by the way, where I teach you how to do this. If you haven't seen it, it should be in like the free education channel. Uh, yeah, just message me if you want it, and I'll just send it you. So yeah, that's the reason for all of the different colors and stuff. Obviously, I haven't explained that. I know that some of you are new, but yeah, all the zones have a significant, you know, place. That's why they are there. So they're not just random. All right, thanks. We'll message you after. Yeah, no worries. I'll just send it you. You literally just need a password and then that's it. So yeah. Okay, guys. So I'm guessing no one else wants me to go through any more analysis, any more questions. Yeah. So hopefully we can get a decent trade today on US 100. It's a little bit of a shame that yesterday we saw style pressure here and didn't move to the upside, but hopefully we get that today. So yeah, guys, thank you for joining. Some have dropped off. Darren, Johns, Pauline, and Usman. Thank you, guys. Olga, bro, thanks. Have a good day. Let's get it. Cool. Awesome. Thank you, guys. See you later and have a great morning. Take care. Bye bye.